Greetings, citizens of Nerdtropolis. Sean Taj here, the mayor of Nerdtropolis, and on this episode of Real Insights, my guest is Bardia Seiri, who stars in the Netflix comedy Incoming. Bardia, it is great to meet you, and I have to thank you for representing us Persians out there.
Yeah, no problem. I'm happy to be here.
This new Netflix movie, Incoming, definitely surprised me. I did not know how filthy it was going to be, but it's so hilarious. And so I want to start off with what made you pursue this role in Incoming, and what is it like being part of a Turner Brothers project?
Definitely, this movie is so similar to Superbad, and it really gravitated me towards the role. And the Schreiner brothers, they're really great. Like when I got the role first, I watched the entirety of Mech to like really see how their comedy works, and it's hilarious. The Schreiner brothers are really fantastic.
No, it's a really great film. I love your character in this. I love the G wagon y'all are driving because that's like very authentic right there. Actually, my fiance and I have a little instead of doing like the Volkswagen punch buggies, you see when you see a Volkswagen, you kind of punch another person. We do it with G wagons. This is how we roll. It's just the way to do it. But so I just love really falling into all the Persianness in this film. And there seems to be a resurgence of rated R comedies. Do you have any other favorites other than Superbad?
Um, some of the party movies that I definitely like, Project X. That was definitely one of the ones that are kind of like Incoming. Definitely like some of the party aspects. Like it gets crazy in Incoming, and it's just a lot of fun.
No, it is a lot of fun. I grew up obviously sneaking in so many radar comedies back in the day, but I looked older than I was. That's the Persian DNA right there. So I would just buy the ticket and just go in there sometimes, and they would think I was of age at the time. So a lot of good memories we were going into those rated R films. In Incoming, you play Kush, a name that really doesn't stick till later on because you have a older brother that has that nickname. Navigating high school, partying for the first time. Do you yourself have any just memorable experiences from high school early on your freshman year? What were you most nervous about going into your freshman year of high school?
I'd say definitely the making friends part. Definitely, I had friends going into high school, but it's definitely like putting yourself out there and also trying to fit in was also a really tough thing. But it definitely really helped me put it into this role.
If you could go back to freshman year, what piece of advice would you give yourself?
Definitely to be more open to more people. I wanted to like just make more friends, make friends in different groups, different cliques, and just make a lot of friends.
So you had the acting bug at a very young age. I saw some of your recent videos from your high school news network. I actually love that programming. I caught some of that stuff. So you've always had the bug of being in front of the camera from an extremely early age. When did you know you wanted to pursue acting 100%?
Definitely when my I was pretty young, my dad took me to some sets where he worked on, and right then and there, I fell in love with it.
Yeah, I love seeing in this film. I know you're just getting started. There's a lot more coming from you for sure. But you work with a great cast in Incoming, led by Mason Thames, who I'm forever bonded with since I actually hosted his panel a few weeks ago with Walker Scobell at this recent convention. And I just love seeing all of y'all, all the young actors really making a name for themselves. You're doing that as well. What is it like being part of that young cast? I feel like y'all are all besties now after this film.
It's definitely very exciting. They're all great. Mason, Rafa, Ramon, they're all great people on and off set, and it's just a great time to be with them.
Who's the prankster on the set?
Prankster, I wouldn't say there's a prankster, but one of the funniest and most energetic I'd say is Rafa. He really brings the life onto set.
I guess is there still a group chat amongst y'all? Kind of just
There
message.
is there Yes, group chat. It's not as active anymore, but it was our main group chat of me, Rafa, Ramon, and Mason.
No, it's a lot of fun. Great chemistry amongst everyone. Crazy antics. I highly recommend everyone catching Incoming on Netflix. I have not seen a rated R comedy like that in a long time. Can we talk about the elephant in the room having Bobby Cannavale in this as Mr. Studebaker. The most ridiculous character in this movie is a grown man. What was it like with his scenes? Because they're just wild.
So I haven't done any scenes with Bobby, but when I watched the movie, that man is hilarious, and it definitely was a great like aspect of the film of a grown man going to the party and then everything just going wrong for him.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best aspects of this because the kids seem more normal. And then this old teacher that's trying to hang out with them. That's a great aspect they added to the film. Uh, you know, if you had to describe the film in 3 words, what would they be?
Hilarious, raunchy, and unexpected.
It is that. Do you have a favorite scene that you got to film? Don't give too many spoilers out, but is there a specific moment in the film that you really enjoyed filming?
Definitely. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I definitely loved the spa scene. All in all, it was definitely a fun time to shoot.
That is definitely a very memorable. It's multiple scenes. The buildup, it's great. I really love how it led to, and this film is very surprising. And I'm not trying to give anything away, but even how it ends is very surprising too. But all aspects of it is really great. What is next for you? Because this really is going to put you on the map. I feel like, especially in the comedic roles. Do you like these roles? What else do? What other genres would you like to explore?
I definitely like the comedic roles. I also love dramatic roles. Because I've done Grays, I've done Incoming, and it's just they're two different genres, complete opposites, and I like both. I'd love to do both.
Yeah, you were on Grey's Anatomy. What did you enjoy most about being on that iconic show?
Definitely a lot of the cast. I liked the set. It's literally just like a picture perfect hospital, and I loved walking around.
Yeah, such an iconic show you're part of. But from Incoming, was there any mementos you took from the set?
Um, no, no, I didn't take anything, but I do remember all the jewelry and all the different designer clothes I was wearing throughout the movie.
How much say did you have in your look for this film and with like you said with the jewelry and everything else?
Definitely when we went to fit a lot of the clothes, I definitely had a say of what I wanted to wear, what I didn't, because they had so much variety of like what I wanted, or what I was comfortable with. So it was definitely helpful.
Yeah, I love playing into the Persianness in the film. I definitely love it. Got to know what do you nerd out on?
I really love TV shows like Succession and Barry. Those are my favorite TV shows.
Do you recall like the first TV show you saw at a very early age that kind of helped with this acting bug?
I think something like I'd say Prison Break. I don't know. Because it was my parents were watching it, and I kept walking back and forth into the living room, and I guess I sat down and just watched it. But that definitely, I definitely love that show. It's definitely in my heart.
Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite shows, Prison Break. And then when they had that little comeback with the new show, that was super exciting. But yeah, that is definitely a good choice. And I can see where that can kind of influence you to become acting because that's some of the best, especially for television, which is awesome. But Bardia, this is really great. I'm really looking forward to your career. It's, just starting out, but you've already done great stuff. And yeah, Netflix on Incoming is a must watch if you want that R-rated raunchy comedy. Incoming is it. So can't wait to see more from you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Once again, this is Sean Taj, the mayor of Nerdtropolis, and stay tuned for more movie news, reviews, interviews, and trailers.